If you had said 3 years ago that I filmed my entire 3-year-old's birthday party on a Nikon, you wouldn't believe the footage. No one would have believed you. We would have believed you're fat. So Nikon's coming on strong. I think we have to admit that. I got a couple Nikon related questions and a purchase announcement.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
We're on the Nikon Z6III with a 26mm 2.8 in standard color science. Take that, life. And for the purchase announcement, it was a tungsten light bulb. It's highlighting my bookshelf. I'm torn between the Z6III and the ZR. A lot of us are. I feel like I wouldn't fully benefit from the ZR's feature, especially since my content is pretty similar to yours. That's a backhanded insult. Are you saying I don't need anything more than 8-bit technology? This is a professional studio here. Speak for yourself, asshole. Mainly talking head and some vlogging. Considering the huge red RAW files and higher storage costs, probably end up shooting NRAW anyway, especially since I love color grading. If you love color grading, why wouldn't you want red RAW? It's like red. My main use would be 4K 30, gross. NRAW, ZR better choice still? Is there any dynamic range using the same? I don't know those answers. But as a Z6III owner who is looking to replace it with a ZR, I have some tips for you. When it comes to dynamic range, I've heard the ZR is better. I don't know. I just know N-Log's not great, but still you get a filmic touch. I mean, we're in standard, the least amount of dynamic range, and I find when I'm in here, I just don't have to worry about the colors. I don't know how to expose. I keep playing with the zebra patterns. I'm like, okay, that looks good. And then I put the LUT on when I'm shooting RAW and it's just, it brightens so high. I'm just like, well, what the hell, man? So like my face is often clipping, and then if you overexpose, like people say, you don't want those shadow noise, then my shadows are super noisy. It's like, you don't know what to do. So I just leave it in standard and I'm like, that'll look okay. 800 ISO, that's the second native. I was trying 100, but then it's just pitch black back there. It's not good times. But like when it comes to the ZR, really your benefit is it's lighter. That's why I want it. That's like the only reason I want it. It's lighter weight. And then with this lens, you're lighter than anything Micro Four Thirds with pop and dignity. You could devise some APS-C kit lens bullshit plan and you wouldn't be taking over any city with that thought process. But like that would be quite good. That would replace my Fuji X-H2S, goodbye forever. I could replace the Canon. I could replace a lot of things with just Nikon. So like I'm dreaming of the ZR. I think it's better. It's just, if you're into wildlife or anything that uses a viewfinder, you're out of luck, buddy. So like that's really the only thing. I've heard that the H.265 in here, which is what we're on right now, even though it's 1080p, take that, is worse in the ZR. Don't know why, because it's the same sensor. Why'd you cripple hammer it? Fuck you, we're on Nikon, go away. Against my better judgment, I am going to switch into N-Log right now, and you'll see what happens. So now we're in N-Log. Nothing should have changed. There should be no clipping face right now. We were at 800 ISO and we're still there. Now this is the base ISO of log. Come on, man. Give me a break, Nikon log. So like I hate grading this. I imagine the red RAW is just better. It's gotta be better. Something's a little off with this. And then we only have a couple LUTs, like the film bias LUT. That's film bias now, and I love it outside. Looks amazing. I'm just like, all my slow-mo street stuff, I'm always putting film bias offset. But in here, something's off, especially when I had those red lights. Things are bad. So I just imagine red RAW is gonna look so much better in the skin tone area and possibly dynamic range, like better highlight roll off, something. It's gonna be way better. So like, to me, it's an upgrade in every way and lighter. That's hilarious. It's not even released in Canada yet. The only annoying thing is you don't get red RAW in HD anything. So all my slow-mo street stuff will still be the same N-Log, if not worse. It really could be worse because it's H.265. Like that's the mode that's kind of crippled in the ZR. Oh God, I'm rethinking this whole thing. It's very possible it's worse than the Z6III HD 240. And we're in HD 224 because this is YouTube, you scrub. What are you doing with your 6K RAW in a living room? So I guess we're gonna have to wait until I get my hands on it, because this is honestly class-leading HD 240. I think Nikon is the best. Canon might be second placed. Then we're down in the ZVE ones. Then we're heading way down. Panasonic has 300 frames per second, the G9 II. Fuji's okay, not great, but classic neg color, that could be making up for it. So once I get my hands on a ZR, we will do the battle finally, because no one seems to be capable of just doing very simple tasks. I want to see Z6III and log RAW versus Red RAW. Where's that comparison on YouTube? Not one of you dicks had the time to, oh, I wonder if anyone would be interested in that. Yeah, we're all interested. You suck at your job. For the second question, of course, we've just switched into the 40mm Tony 2. Background, no longer having that fun light on that side. It got worse. I thought it was gonna be better. You know what I wish lights had? To be able to lower the exposure by camera stops. So like, I know that I just went from 2.8 to 2. I could, stop that down from 2.8 to, you should have a camera mode, an aperture mode that's like, I'll have it at 2.8 instead of like 40%. Huh? That'd be fun. I got the 50mm 1.4. Another Nikon loser here. What other wide lenses would you recommend? Wider than 40 for street, HD 240 of course, yes. 35mm 1, where's options? I can't read. There's 5 lenses for the Z mount. You may look online and, there's 40 plus, what's he talking about? There's 5 viable lenses. Don't pretend to yourself your S-line is clinical sharpness hell is getting into my books for actual lenses people would buy. Shut your mouth. Although I gotta be honest with you, sometimes detecting the pop is so hard. You can't trust anyone. Dirty Photography Club just did this whole series where he was like comparing all these different 40mm lenses. I chose number 4. That ended up being the TT Artisan, and I feel like that was the poppiest lens. I noticed it in my comparison. I was like, I think the TT Artisan pops a little more. I sold it because this one autofocuses a bit better for the slow-mo street stuff, so whatever, man. But like, when you ask people, like you guys, God, is there any group less trustworthy than photographers? They're like, oh man, you should see the pop of this Tamron 35 to 150, wouldn't believe. There's no pop in it. And whenever you do these polls online, he's actually trying to see from the data of his dumbass audience. He's like, oh yeah, okay, most people think this is the poppiest lens. Okay, throw that data in the garbage and burn it, because none of you are trustworthy. And even myself, I think, like, I know I've seen the pop, but sometimes the levels of it, it's minor differences. So like the 26mm Nikon lens, probably about the same pop as the Canon 28mm 2.8. Very little amounts of pop. It's not like, oh my God, the pop on this thing. It's not a Voigtlander. It's just like a little better than a clinical S lens with flatness. Like, sometimes it's very obvious. You see like a new Sony lens, it's a Viltrox or a Sigma, and you see a sample gallery and you're just like, God, that is so modern, and just there's nothing to it. Could be the color grading, could be many factors, but like sometimes it's so damn hard to even see it. It's hard to say like, you better get a poppy lens. Like, when you see the Canon EF 85mm 1.2, it's very obvious that pops versus the Nikon Z 85mm 1.2. Very modern, it's crisp, you're outlined crisp, that's not pop. That's why I can't trust you just because you think the green screen effect is pop. It isn't. So like, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes not so much. So we're getting back to this asshole. He's looking for a lens. You have options. 26mm and 28mm 2.8s, 35 and 50 1.4s, and the beloved 40mm Tony 2. So just like pick your focal length and have fun. Like, you gotta weigh the options. This one, is noticeably more expensive than the 28, but it's slightly lighter. So I was getting it for vlogging. That was more important to me, being just that tiny bit lighter. It's not like more poppy than the 28, and it's a little wider. That helps. It helps. So like, you can use this for anything, but if you can't afford it, get the 28. Basically the same, if not poppier, I don't know. And then the 1.4s, those are quite heavy. The 50 is cheaper. 35, that's the most expensive of the 5. It's glorious. I sold it. I took it back to Amazon. I was like, it's too heavy. I don't want it. It costed too much money. You were getting bored of my living room episode, about to click off, costing me valuable ad revenue that I could have put towards bullshit poppy lenses that can't be proven to society. So I got a blue light, and now you're triggered back awake. It's like caffeine. So, you know the options. I think 40mm is the best. Right now, I have those 2 lenses, 26 and 40. They complement each other. For my life, I can vlog with this. I can do other stuff. As we saw today's episode 26 versus 40, it's not a huge difference, but if I want a bit more pop, it's the 40. We got one more stop, and it's a longer focal length, so I imagine talking head out in nature, 40mm is gonna be your thing. You could even bring these, it's so light, this could actually be in your pocket, and then you switch, you get dust on your sensor, you cry about it. Oh no, my dots, I'll use Topaz and Head. Topaz went to a monthly fee, they're dead to me now. Topaz, they went the way of the, you will own nothing and be happy. I'm not happy. Do I look happy? I've never been happy. Paying monthly fees. Nikon autofocus. Can't detect any pulsing because I took the lights away. So take that. Every lens is perfect now. Stop it, the life hacks. So Nikon's a good little system. I might have talked myself out of the ZR. Honestly, if that HD 240 is worse, oh, I'll just go watch a comparison. No one's compared them. You suck at your job. That's why I have to exist. I have to exist and own every system because we'll never know otherwise. I have to make that sacrifice for you and build more shelves of camera-related stuff instead of traveling the world with one knapsack. And just as a side experiment before I get out of here, I've never actually tried ProRes RAW. It's different than NRAW, and it appears that I can actually shoot DCI 4K. Is that the case right now? We got tiny little black bars up there. I feel like I can't do that in N-Log. Don't quote me on that. But not bad, Nikon. You're tempting me to get rid of other systems. You can actually do what they do, but better. You kind of look better than Fuji. I'm like, okay, see ya. You could do what Canon can't. Although not really. Canon IBIS is much better and the skin tones kill your life. So like, we're still making debates, but Nikon, you could do worse. Unless you went with the ZR and you have worse HD 240p. Oh boy. Thank you for your Bitcoin donations. Do you agree with the 5 lenses? Do you own something else? You wasted your money. Sucks to be you. But you could subscribe for more.